Hello, everybody. Hopefully you can hear me and I don't sound too fucking shitty. Oh, what's going on? Yeah, I'm sorry. Let me try this one once, see if it's any better. Is this one any better? So that one's better. Okay. Okay. So I'm using a camera mic. I had a feeling that one would sound like crap, but that's a piece of shit. This thing here is a piece of shit. Uh, the other one's my Logitech, so glad this one's better. How's everyone doing this evening? I have no idea what's wrong with this is my streaming computer, one I just got done fixing. And for some reason, every time I plug a microphone in, it says Windows does not recognize this device. I'm doing well, Patrick. So who is here? We got Patrick, Paradigm, Starbuck, Retrofox, Jay from the House of Moth, Darth Beagle's here, Trina's here, Jeremy's here from Jeremy's Vintage Hillbilly Shack, and that Canadian loser Retrotech is here. It's got onboard audio, but I'm trying to use USB microphones. Hey, DJ Craze. Yeah, he's very happy right now. I've kicked him off my desk like a dozen times. It just keeps freaking coming back. Uh, yeah, I have three different. Well, I have four USB mics, but I had three that I tried. So you can see my snowball in the background, back there above Lydia's head. You can barely see Lydia back here. Lydia, see Lydia, and then I tried my Memo Day one that I got at Target a few months ago, and that's the one I used last week on my laptop. Worked perfectly, and then I tried my old SingStar microphones that I usually use on this thing. Windows just did not want to work with any of them. So, oh yeah, this cat is very happy right now. How old? Probably 13. He's actually the oldest cat in the house. Oh, yeah, I had Simon. He passed away earlier this year. He was 19, so never seen a long-haired Siamese before. That's pretty cool. I love Siamese cats. They're freaking awesome. Hey, Sean. So everybody's taking their grand old time getting here today. Well, I got both my flute balls in one screen here. Prada and Lydia back there. Yeah, I know. I said hi to you earlier, Garth. You just didn't respond. I said hi to you too, Starbuck. It's not my fault you guys are watching some other lame ass YouTuber. I was here first. You're supposed to be fucking watching me, goddammit. You guys wanted me to fucking stream. Well, I'm fucking streaming. Now watch my fucking shit. You fell asleep. It's like fucking 6 o'clock there and you fell asleep. Oh my lord. That's okay. I can't say anything. I was falling asleep at work today. Yeah, well, people who are unemployed can do that. Unfortunately, I have a full-time job. No, I said some people are taking their grand old time getting here. I was referring to Sean because he comes in after I start. Oh. Now, your brother apparently is taking his grand old time getting here. Oh, you replaced the laptop hard drive today. How was that? Proud of you're annoying as shit. Sorry, you're going to hear some noise because I'm rearranging cameras. Your brother's at work. Right. Right. Can you stay down for 30 seconds, please? So, I picked this up in VCF early last month, and so the guy who sold it to me said that he plugged it in, tried to use it, and it pop fizzled and fried. So we're going to see if anything happens here. Prada Christopher. Oh my God! It's such a pest. So this is an AT&T Globalyst, which is actually the same as an NCR something Safari, NCR Safari. AT&T and NCR were the same company for a while, and these are actually made by I want to say Samsung, if I remember correctly. Prada. Come on. Damn. We'll get to Max this weekend. So, you're using your Mac Mini. Well, good for you. All right, so this is a what do I say? This is an NCR or AT&T Globalist. Um, and if you'll take notice, it actually says Safari inside. So they barely rebranded. So it's a Type 3151. It's a 486, I think. It's got a trackball here that barely moves, so I'm sure that's going to need work. It's got spots on the screen. That's underneath, I think, the polarizer. We have a floppy. Looks like two PCMCIAs. Dock station with rust. I think I paid extra for the rust. PS2. Standard VGA serial parallel with more optional rust. Um, fairly well corroded hard drive. This is a Hitachi, and it says it's a 340 meg, and I'm sure that doesn't work. There's a Varta rechargeable PRAM battery right here that I will guarantee has leaked ever so slightly. It actually doesn't look bad. And this here should be a battery, which has no corrosion. Nickel metal hydrate. Long dead, I am sure. Not a fancy machine, just something basic. So, yeah, shard of battery. So, we have a battery charge light, or at least a power light here. Oh, there we go. So it does work. Now here it says it's a Globalyst 200. So they don't know what the fuck this thing is, because it's either a Globalyst 200 or a Safari 3151. I'm not sure which. But it does have 20 megs of RAM in it. So we're going to run the setup utility, and we can see just how badly the screen's fucked up. It has, and it's a shame because it has really nice color. And this is an active matrix screen, believe it or not. I don't know if this is repairable or not. I'm not exactly sure what it is. There is a little bit of noise over here, so it's possible the screen's on its way out. This is pretty sure it's a 486. So, well, the hard drive is definitely dead because it won't even auto configure. Yeah, it does kind of look like it. It's weird. So, I don't know if you can see, but if you look at it, it's actually behind. It's almost like it's behind the LCD itself, because this text. It's hard to see on camera, but the text is actually on top of it. So, well, it's a 486DX. I think it's a DX66. So let's find some floppies. Oh. No, I didn't have to go far. They were sitting on the recliner. Ooh, that's a mess. Okay. No, it's got 20 megs of RAM actually. RetroFox. Let's try it. Oh, it's a 46 TX 475. Oh, that's pretty wicked, actually. I think it's trying to read the hard drive. Yeah, it could run Windows 95. Fixed disk controller failure. No boot device available, so the floppy drive is not working either. Let's try. Yep. Well, the power's on. So, what do I have in terms of hard drives sitting here? Do I have any regular hard drives? No. Every one of these is saved. All right. Yeah, I know. I have several of those adapters. Well, let's take a look. Oops. I'm actually amazed it fucking works at all. So that's a RAM card, more than likely. Well, this thing has definitely seen some fucking shit. It is all corroded and rusty. And that definitely has corrosion on it. Now, let's see if we can get the top cover off here. I hope my MacBook Pro doesn't look that bad. If it does, I'm going to have some words with the fucking guy who sold it to me. Yeah, it's been so long since I worked on one of these. God damn you. Jeez, all right. Hey, Steve. Problem is, his problem is getting on my desk, and he's either laying on my mouse or laying on my keyboard, and he keeps changing everything. So if my screen stops suddenly, you know why. No. Whoa. Oof. This thing's definitely rough looking. I can't believe this fucking thing even works. Okay. Oops. Well, first things first. Let's eliminate this death trap. Sad thing is, that actually doesn't look too terrible. I mean, it was definitely leaking a little bit, but I've seen a lot worse. Should probably hang on to it. It's definitely a Varda. 7.2. I'm going to hang on to it. Hey, see you, Garth. Have a lovely night. Okay. So this is all rusty. All kinds of corrosion here. This is the hard drive bay. This should be the processor here. Yep. It's got a little heat sink and thermal pad on it. So this looks like the DC in board. Yeah, that's actually kind of what I'm thinking of doing there, Jay. Actually, doesn't look too terrible. Here's another fucking battery. I have never seen a battery like that in my life. Tataran Lithium TL5186. Huh. Well then. Yeah. Yeah, it definitely needs a bath, that's for sure. So I wonder if this is the actual CMOS battery, and that other one is like a sleep battery, or like a hot swap battery or something. I have never in my life seen a battery like that. It's only 3.6 volts. Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Now I see there's a secondary battery in here. I think that other one I took out is actually just for doing, like you said, doing a hot swap. I've seen some laptops like that where they have a secondary battery like that. I will admit, this thing is actually really easy to work on. Then again, most of these NCRs are, at least some of them are. Oh, yeah, that floppy drive definitely needs some PLC. It wouldn't surprise me if it's stuck. Yeah, doesn't seem to be, but it actually has two PC card slots, Jeremy. There's one on the top of the board, and then there's another one on the bottom. Hey, William. Oh, thank you. And yeah, I probably will do the compact flash for hard drive solution. I do have a couple of those adapters laying around here. I just need to get some compact flash cards. Oh, these screws are getting smaller and smaller. Time to break out the precision equipment. Yeah, I might. I don't have any vinegar here. I'll have to go get some. I got this from my Fix-It, actually. This is, believe it or not, I bought it like 3 months ago, and this is actually the first time I've used it. It definitely makes short work of the screws, let me tell you. Ugh. That don't look promising. You know, that rust. Yeah, I think that stepper motor is gone. The head has rust on it, but no rust on the head itself. Oh. That's freeing up. Oh, so it's got a belt-driven floppy drive, and the belt is broken. That's nice. All right. Well, we'll have to make a list. See if we can find a floppy drive. Hey, Eric. This is my screwdriver. All right. So for parts, I'm going to just say we're going to need a floppy drive. That thing looks way too far gone. That looks like more than I would be willing to fix. Maybe I'll give it to Steve and see if he wants to try and do something with it. This main board is actually really clean. Except for right back here. Yeah, it's crusty, but it actually works. Oh, okay, the trackball is working. Just kind of No, I took the Varda out, William. It's right here. Yeah, it had one. But surprisingly, it didn't really leak. I think all this actually corrosion from water damage. And don't worry, Jay, I don't think it's a national treasure. These laptops aren't exactly all that hard to get a hold of. Oh, it's filthy, but I don't see any damage. So that's good. A little bit of rust here around the edge, but nothing serious. I saved the egg. All right, let's take this main board out of here. I am not going to take the screen apart tonight. We'll do that on a separate screen. Right now, I'm more interested in examining the machine itself to see how bad it is and whether or not it's really even worth saving. I'd like to save it. I mean, it works. So we're already 3/4 of the way there. Just whether or not we get fucked on the last 25%. Oh, I gotta take this out. So, Ho Jin approved this on 8/9 of 94. So this machine is from 1994. This plastic is actually in really good shape, except for the corrosion. I mean, nothing's broken. There's not even any cracks or anything in it. So, I think what I'll do is probably just clean it up real good. So there's the main memory. It looks like it's got 4 MB or 8 MB right here. That's a VGA controller. That's probably the IDE controller. I think, yeah, I think truthfully with a good scrub, And I love the fact this board is fairly modular too, because there's a lot of crap here on this header. This is the port header. There's a lot of crap here and here and here. I truthfully think I'm going to give it to Steve if he's willing, and let him throw it in his ultrasonic cleaner. Because this board actually does not look bad at all. I mean, none of these caps on this power board are bulging or leaking that I can tell. It's a tantalum weld. Yeah, there's some rust marks on them. But I mean, the whole back of the board's rusty, Eric. I mean, the fact that it booted right up is a good start. We'll set those aside. Yeah, they are definitely rusting. It's leaving rust all over my desk. Yeah. Well, can't really work any worse than it does, Eric. I mean, it already basically doesn't do anything. I mean, it boots. It does boot, but I can't get it to boot to an operating system because the floppy drive and the hard drive don't work. Hey, there's a parallel hard drive. How big is that? 40 gig. I wonder if that would work in here. What do you think? I wonder if it would recognize a 40 gig hard drive in a fucking 486. Well, that would be a trip. Night, Trina. Have a good night, hon. Nah, I'll get a compact flash card for it. I'd actually rather go the compact flash route because this has no. Because this has no CD-ROM drive. Yeah, I think this is toast. Yeah, I think this hard drive is toast. An open wall-mounted working computer. I'm not worried about trying. I'm not trying to save this hard drive, by the way. I'm just curious to see how bad it is. Oof. Yeah. Either this drive's dead or it was sniffing a lot of cocaine. I'm not sure which. Either way, I'm going to go out on a limb and say it's probably dead. And we should let it die. I think we should bury it in the backyard. I'm voiding the warranty. Yeah, it did have fun when it went out, that's for sure. Uh, hey, Joe. How you doing? Are you making fun of my adorable tiny screwdriver? Don't make fun of my adorable tiny screwdriver. It has feelings. Well, the motor's stuck. But the corrosion didn't actually seem to get inside the drive, though. So, that's good. Throw that in the trash can with the other e-waste. No, this is surface mount. Yeah, I doubt that. So now I have to see how badly I have to beg Steve to ultrasonic this stuff. Oh, not the hard drive. Well, Eric, if there's untold riches of Bitcoin on there, there's now untold riches of Bitcoin in my garbage can. I'm not Steve. I have a tendency to throw shit away when it doesn't work. You're right. We'll never know. She's dead, Jim. She's going to remain dead. Well, he's got a river or something, but it ain't electrolytic. I mean, he lives in New Jersey, so it's more like a river of nuclear waste or industrial waste or some other hazardous compound. I mean, come on, it is a garden state after all. Surprised who's not watching the Phillies. Talking about me? I'm not watching the goddamn Phillies. Well, now I gotta clean my hands off. Wow, sports ball, yeah. No, everybody's like, hey, did you see what the Phillies did last night? I said, no, I don't watch them fucking assholes. Although I don't mind baseball. It is a little boring, but I don't mind baseball. Football, I can't fucking stand. I had to go get a PS2 mouse for your Toshiba laptop. I need to, yeah, yeah, baseball is a little on the boring side. It's just like car race, auto race, you know? I don't know why people like NASCAR so much. It's boring. All they do is fucking turn left. It only gets exciting when they run into each other, you know? Oh, golf is the worst. God, my brother watches golf. Oh my god. Ah. Hockey's my favorite. I like hockey. Hockey's never dull. You could never have a dull hockey. The only way you can have a dull hockey game is to not have a hockey game. Billiards isn't too bad. I mean, I could watch that. Yes, hockey is good in person. I haven't been to a real hockey game in probably 20 years. I mean, the Flyers are only an hour and a half away from me, so it's not like I have an excuse. So, yeah. Yeah, that's not true, Joe. Come here, Prods. Prada. Come here. Come here, Prada. 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 Come here. And any other time you're up my ass. Was it because I'm asking you to come here? So yeah, I can't get into sports, and I don't have cable or anything here, so it's not like I can watch them live. So Jay, are you done with my laptop yet? Unless that answer is yes, then I'm withholding your music until I'm good and fucking ready. You've had it for fucking 6 months. Oh, that reminds me. I actually do have a computer I need to work on. Hang on. Hold that thought, yo. Okay. I have to see which one of these has what I need on it. Because I can't remember. This should be enough. No, this one's a Mac. This one really is a Mac. Filthy Mac. Cats were laying on it, making a mess. This is a computer I swore to myself I'd never fucking own. Ever. But Jay forced my hand. Jackass. No, it's not a G4. This is my 2011 MacBook Air. So my 2014-ish, I can't remember if it's 2013 or 14, MacBook Pro broke, and so therefore it's a J's getting fixed. So in the interim, I'm using this MacBook Air. All right, that's not it. Alright, this one must not be anything. Hey, that one's got windows on it. Well, alright. This Snow Leopard on a Mac Mini 1,2. Well, that's big, sir. Oh, that's Zorin OS. Ah, okay. I'm not even sure I ever installed it on anything, to be honest with you. I think I had intended on installing it on my iMac, my G5 iMac. Yeah, I think that's where I heard about it too. Oh no, wait, that's right. So Zorin I had running on my old IBM or my old Lenovo ThinkCenter, and yeah, I mean it ran okay. I mean, I didn't think it ran any better or worse than Windows. I didn't think it was, I didn't see a distinct advantage to running it versus Windows on that particular computer, truthfully. Um, eh, do I need a Lenovo T60 series keyboard? No, unfortunately, I don't. The vacuum in the background, Joe, is my air conditioner. I'm sorry you have to hear it, but it is literally right above my desk. Oops. And yes, I have to run it because it is hotter than hell in here. Yeah, I don't have a T60. I have an X60. So I have an X60. This was probably one of the last IBM branded ThinkPads ever. Actually, an X60S. But this is a 2 gigahertz Core 2 Duo. Runs great. I got 4 gigs of RAM in it. I think I did take the hard drive. And then I have a T30. I don't have any X series. Oh, it came out of an X61. Unfortunately, I have so many of those machines right now, I could build like 2 more. I actually bought a whole box lot of those things. But I only got one with a dock. I only got one dock. So I'm actually thinking about putting it back in service, putting it back on my desk because that that big fucking Toshiba over there takes up so goddamn much room over there. It's not even funny. And I don't really use it enough to justify having all that power taking up that much space. So, okay. Now mine are all T60s or are X60s. I mean, I've used that thing for a couple of years. I've never had issues, and still has a good battery and everything. Ran Windows 10 on it. Runs great. I mean, a great little machine. And believe me, it's fucking little. Thing's tiny. Hey, Mike, what's up, Doc? Yeah, I know the X60 is a very well respected machine. Um, and there's a lot of people that really, really like them. So, like I said, I have four of them. Three of them, and they all work. It's just three of them are like 1.6 gigahertz, I think. And then the fourth one, which is one I use all the time, is a 2 gigahertz one. And mine even has 3G cellular networking. Not that you can use it anymore, at least not around here. Yeah, I actually wouldn't mind getting a hold of that custom BIOS. I know it's on the internet, it's not hard to find, but I wouldn't mind flashing that onto mine and just seeing how fast it can really get. I mean, I have 4 gigs of RAM, which isn't bad. It's only a Core 2 Duo. I mean, in all reality, it's probably about the same speed as this MacBook Air is. This is only I think this is a 1.7 gigahertz Core i5, dual Core i5. The only difference is this does hyperthreading and that doesn't. Which I never understood why the Core 2 Duo never did hyperthreading. You see Lydia over there. She's sitting there pawing at the screen of my laptop because she's an idiot. She's just a fucking dork. She does this all the time. She will just sit there and just whack at the screens of my computer. I'm amazed she hasn't actually broken one yet. The idiot. What are you doing? What you doing, beautiful? She's a trip. But she's always done that. She'll just sit there and bat at the screen no matter what screen it is. She'll do it with my big screens on my Mac Pro, or she'll do it with the laptop. It's not like she's chasing anything because there's nothing to chase. It's not like there's anything going on. It's just a static screen. She's definitely not right in the head. Then again, what the hell in my house is right in the head? Yeah, I had an M83 Tiny Lenovo. It was a great machine. I only got rid of it because a friend of mine needed a computer. I had the monitor and everything for it. That's the machine I used to stream with. Cleaned, rinsed, and baked. You baked it? How in the fuck did you bake my board, Jay? Better be worth the fucking money I'm paying you. Oh yeah, I'm sure you can make them into Hackintoshes. I've actually thought about getting another one. I just kind of miss having one around. And they're so little, they don't get in the way or nothing. No, I'm sure he didn't throw it in the oven. He's not that stupid. Oh, with what screen? I actually had the real monitor that went with mine, Michael. It has the actual Lenovo monitor has this pocket in the back of it. It just slides into, and then it draws power from the monitor, and it hooks up straight with the display port directly into the monitor. And then the monitor has a couple USB ports, has a display port out, has a webcam on it. Oh, I don't know. She's laying on my keyboard, on the laptop keyboard, so she's probably doing all kinds of strange. She's not doing anything right now, but she's laying on the keyboard, so it wouldn't surprise me if she does some stupid shit. But yeah, I had the monitor and everything for mine, and beautiful freaking monitor. Oh, she was probably laying on something. Like I said, it wouldn't surprise. My keyboard's lit up, so I'm sure she's pressing a key. I can see the backlights underneath her black body. Cat-like typing detected. Oh. Oh, Lydia loves keyboards too. She's a pain in my ass. She loves to walk on my keyboard whenever I'm sitting over at my back row. Yeah, you must have heard me talking about you. Yeah, you little black bitch. What you doing? What you doing? Yeah, they go. No? Now she's laying on top of her app TV. That's hilarious. Oh my god. Oh, hi, Apple's Anonymous. That's the best thing I've seen all day. Microphone's crap. Well, there's not really much I can do about it right now, Patrick. I'm sorry. Whoops. It's a webcam mic, so it probably just can't handle me. So, did anybody get a new iPhone yet, or has anybody thought about getting a new iPhone yet? Because let me tell you something. You got a new one? I wanted to get a 14 Pro Max, but unfortunately they're sold out. Let me tell you, I've never had a phone that gets as loud as this thing does. Mm. And I have a case on this damn thing. Okay, here's the deal. So, first of all, this is financed. I didn't pay cash for it, okay? This is getting paid off $40 a month for the next 2 years. Second of all, I have never owned a brand new iPhone. Ever. I've had many iPhones, but none of them have ever been new. Three, this is the first time since the 6S Plus that I actually really wanted a phone. So this is the first time where an actual, so mine's a 14 plus, not the 14 Pro Max. It's just a 14 plus, and I love it. I'm glad I didn't spend the extra money for the Pro Max, although it really wasn't that much. It was only an extra $100. So, but yeah, compared to my 10R, yeah, this thing here is freaking great. So yeah, well, unfortunately, I have to pay for the plan and the phone, Joe. So you know, yeah, I'm not on an upgrade program, Patrick. We just financed it. I'm on my sister's account, so and she's got like perfect fucking credit. So yeah, it's like $36 a month or something like that. So you know, it's just 128 gig, but it's the bottom of the line model. So, but I did get it in blue. It's very pretty. I like it. But yeah, I was my 10R was giving me issues. It didn't want to update to the newest OS, and it was just fighting me every step. And I determined it was, and it was refurbished. It wasn't new. It was a refurbished phone. So, and I didn't have Apple Care on it, so I figured it would just be better to just get a new one. So Yeah, now after 2 years, it'll be my phone pack. And anybody who knows me knows that if I really like something, I don't really get rid of it that soon. I still have my six. I still use my 6S Plus. I put a battery in my six. I paid Apple. Believe it or not, I fucking paid Apple to put a battery in my 6S Plus. Why won't you boot? I thought you were installing High Sierra. Maybe not. Yeah, now my sister's on that I think they call it the Jump program through T-Mobile. And she gets a new phone every 2 years. She just got the Samsung Galaxy Fold Z or something. And she's like, "Oh, you're gonna have to pay like $400 up front to get this with the taxes and everything." I said, "Taxes on my phone ain't gonna be no fucking $400." And the guy said, "Yeah, it's like $86." She's like, "How come it's so cheap?" I said, "Because I didn't buy a $1,700 phone, or no, $1,900 phone." She got a $1,900 phone. She got a 512, no, 1 terabyte phone. Yeah, it was like 1,900 and change. I'm like, you're fucking insane. And it's a goddamn Android on top of it. Yeah. And the thing is with the program that she's on, she has to actually turn her phone, she has to trade her phone in at the end. Yeah, I had a 64 gig iPhone 10R and never capped that out. And I have 128 gig. I have a 128 gig iPad Pro, and I've never even got close to maxing that. This thing is acting dumb. I wonder if the SSD in this is giving up. No, I have no reason to take ProRes RAW video. When I do an actual YouTube video, I do it on my phone. But I just do it in full HD. Okay. Let's make a new Mac OS installer. All right, everybody, just give me a minute. Talk amongst yourselves. I'll be right back. Okay, can you hear me now? There we go. Hey, so let's try this again. So let's try this one more time, see what happens, see if we can fuck this up again. Yeah, well, I made a new USB installer. I thought this system handled High Sierra natively. I must be wrong. So now we're going to install um, Mojave on here. This is what I had on here. So what happened is I was running Mojave on this thing just fine, no problems, ran great, and it kept complaining I had an update, a security update. So I went to go do a security update, and it just crashed everything. It just fucked everything up. So I figured, well, I'll just go back to High Sierra because I don't really need Mojave. But yeah, that's what I thought. I thought it could handle High Sierra. Maybe it can only handle Sierra. Pretty sure it's a 2011. Could be a 2010. Oh no, all I know is it's a dual core i5, and I think it's like 1.7 gigahertz. It's slow. It's not horrible though. I mean, it don't run bad. You just have to remember it's a MacBook Air, not a MacBook Pro. My MacBook Pro's a freaking beast. What is the model on the bottom? A A1369. Hey Dave. Yeah, this is definitely a lower model. Yeah, my 2014, 2013 MacBook Pro is a quad core i7 I think it's 2.5 gigahertz. It's got 8 gigs of RAM and a 256 gig SSD in it. And it's a Retina model. It's a fucking beast. I mean, truthfully, that thing runs circles around my freaking Mac Pro sometimes, depending on what I'm doing. That's one of the models that has the built-in NVIDIA GeForce discrete graphics and the Intel graphics. I mean, I got this one for nothing, so I mean, I can't bitch. It's just temporary until I get my MacBook Pro back. Yeah, I can't remember what mine's a 15 inch. Mine's not a 17 inch. Jay, is mine a 2013 or 2014? I can't remember. I think you have to have a. I think you have to have a Thunderbolt 2 to use Mojave. Okay, so no, mine's not a 2014. It must be a 2013 because it can't run Big Sur natively. Yeah, so my Pros are early 2013. That's what it is. Yeah, it's got the third gen Ivy Bridge processor. I do know mine is a 2.8 gigahertz, so it's fast. I mean, for what it is, it's obviously faster ones. Yeah, that's right. Mine has the GeForce GT 650M and the Intel HD 4000 graphics. Yeah, this one has Intel 3000. I know that. No, this is my MacBook Pro. My the one that Jay has, my 15-inch MacBook Pro. Yeah, I know this one only has Intel 3000 graphics, and they're slow. I don't do much with it. I mean, this machine is it's sufficient. I mean, I can't really play any games on it. Mine, at least, I can play some of my games on it. This one here, yeah. But this one only has, oh shit, this one only has 128 gig SSD in it. If it had a bigger drive in it, I'd actually boot camp it and probably use it more as a Windows machine than anything. Well, I'm installing Mojave on it right now. I'm using Colin Mister's patcher program. I've always had really good luck with that, and I ran it on this machine before. So yeah, I could run Linux on it. I really do need to. I really should set up a Linux box. Yeah, that's true. I do have Zorin. Yeah, my Quicksilver is a dual boot. So is my iMac G4. They both dual boot OS 9 and 10, 10.4. That's why I like the Quicksilver, because the Quicksilver is the best machine to have for dual boot. You don't know how to do it yet? Simple. Just you don't even have to do it this way, but I just partitioned my hard drive into two partitions. Um, I think I have a 500 gig hard drive in there, and I have like 100 gigs for OS 9 and like 400 for OS 10. You install OS 9 first. I just install OS 9 first, and then you just install OS 10 on the other partition. Well, just remember, if you're searching for answers and your own blog post comes up, Eric, that must mean you're the foremost authority on that question. Unless that blog post is a question. Because I've had that happen many times. Yeah. I've posted a question online somewhere and then gone back sometime later. It's like, ask the same question, not realize it, only to have my blog post come, or have a forum post or something pop up with that same question that nobody answered the first time around. Yeah, you're right, William. You don't have to partition. But I prefer to do it that way because it keeps everything separate. It keeps the OS 9 stuff separate from the OS 10 stuff. And that way you don't have to try to make heads or tails if you need to go back later and try to figure out what goes to what operating system. Trying to find a tutorial for Apple II Pascal word programming. Uh, Pascal's not an OS. Pascal's a programming language. Well, that's true. I mean, it is kind of an OS. So, are either of these of any use to you, Eric? I mean, I can let you borrow them. Okay, I didn't know if you were trying to do applesauce basic too or not. That's all I ever programmed in. So I never got into Pascal. And Jeremy, for a Quicksilver, I would go with Tiger OS 10.4. Yeah, I would think there would be. I mean, that was the most common. That was the most common language for Apple II was Applesauce Basic, which really is just Microsoft Basic. I have more books somewhere. I have to look for them. I used to have a huge library of Apple II stuff. Hey, I found a 3.2 gig hard drive. Probably for one of my ThinkPads. Or to upgrade the SSD in this machine. It's not that hard. You just have to have that stupid proprietary Apple SSD or an adapter to make a regular M.2 work. At least I think. I'm not exactly sure. Don't quote me on that. You have to ask Jay. He would know. I mean, the SSDs for these machines are a dime a dozen all over, like eBay and stuff. People pulling them out of wrecked machines. Yeah, I don't know what kind of a hard limit. You're probably right, Jeremy. It probably does have a two. It probably has a 2.1 gig limit, like a lot of like a lot of 486s did. Well, a lot of some 486s had 500 meg limit. I do not need 3.2 gigs of shit floating around inside that machine. Oh yeah, you should use a disk manager. No, I was thinking about that 3.2 gig IBM drive. For my 600. So, for those who don't know, I also have this. This is a very cruddy looking, but fully functional ThinkPad 600. And I think this only has like a 1 point something hard drive in it. I'm not sure. I don't remember what hard drive is in this, to be honest with you. I don't know, let's take a look. Since we're not doing anything else. Oh, fuck, I got 30 gig in here. I have a 30 gig hard drive in this fucking Pentium 2 laptop. Oh my god. Yeah, that's a little overkill. God, getting this hard drive in this is infuriating. This one is I'm pretty sure this is a Pentium 233, 266 maybe? It's an early Pentium 2. I do know that. Yeah, the video cards in these are not great. They were definitely not for playing games. But all this is for me scraping off that rubber chip. And I even have a floppy drive for it. And it's an ultra big floppy drive. So I can actually take this out and put this directly in the computer if I wanted to. Yeah, it's seen better days, but it works perfectly. It's hideous, but that was a gift from Steve. He said, "Here, have this." He knows how much I love ThinkPads. I was actually looking at a PowerPC ThinkPad earlier today. I was thinking about buying it because it was only at like $30. It was an auction. I figured, well, I'll watch it. I didn't think anybody would really bid on it. Oh yeah, like 2 hours later, it was up to like $260. I'm like, yeah, fuck that. Definitely ain't buying that. Yeah, yeah. The rubberized coating that IBM used on ThinkPads is really bad. Yeah, that's why my 600 looks like that because it was so sticky. It was horrible. I'm still getting a fucking strikeout. Why am I getting a strikeout? Yeah, I'm not really into doing that on it. I mean, I might in the future, but at this point in my life, I just wanted to make it work. I just wanted to get it running and use it. And I do use it every once in a while. I get it off the shelf and play around with it. It's my good Pentium 2 machine. With my limited space here in the house, I tend to gravitate more towards laptops than desktops because I can take them out, use them, and put them away when I'm done with them. And I don't have to worry about getting a full blown setup or anything. And that particular one is nice because now it has a CD-ROM, internal CD-ROM. I can swap it out for a floppy drive, or I can use the floppy externally. And it has so it also has USB one. It has a USB one port on it, just a single one, and it also has a PC card capability, so I can put a USB 2 card in it. Try the airplane paint stripper. I never thought of that. I'd be afraid that would damage the plastic. Does the boot work with the shift key? I don't know. I know. Let's try it with the shift key down. Nope, it still won't boot. I don't understand it. This fucking thing ran perfectly before. Yeah, I don't understand because I had Mojave running perfectly on this machine. Yeah. Well, I'm not buying the latest and greatest, that's for sure. To 2011. This is a Mojave patcher. That's the thing. Because I don't want Big Sur on it. I want Mojave. I want a Mojave machine because I have stuff that will not run on Big Sur. It's probably my fan of my. You're hearing my fan of my air conditioner run. They probably do sound a little creepy coming through this crappy speaker or this crappy microphone. No, actually, this is easier. At least I think it is. Is it an i7 mini? That's the only good 2014. Okay. Hi, David, by the way. The funny thing is, this newest Mac that I own is the MacBook Pro that Jay has. Seriously, Lydia? Yeah, that's gotta suck, Jay. My Pro was up and running with Mojave for like 3 years. Until I got this wild burr up my ass to fucking put Big Sur on it. Which I don't regret. I mean, it runs good. But I do have certain pieces of software that do have to have an older 32-bit operating system or 33-bit capable operating system. The main one is the software, the Logitech Harmony software for my remotes. There's nothing wrong with High Sierra. It works fine. I'd probably go with Mojave, but I wouldn't go any higher than that. Yes, you're a musical genius, Lydia. The void. The void has joined, unwillingly mostly. She's enjoying the attention now. No, I have to work tomorrow, guys. There's no way in hell we're going that long. Ugh. They don't want to see your butt, Lydia. Graping about. Oh, we'd probably run Monterey just fine. Yeah. I don't know how I manage it, David, but somehow I always manage to wake up to nobody on my bed. I have no idea how I manage it. I go to bed with 4 cats and wake up with none. It's like my cats would rather sleep anywhere but on the bed, which is weird. No, I usually have 3 or 4 on the bed when I go to sleep. Now this one here, if she could come back in the bedroom with me, she would probably sleep with me all night. She's a definite daddy's girl. She is the queen kahuna of the house, for sure. Oh yeah, she's in heaven. Now she's pissed. And of course she's taking up residence on the laptop. No, I dared to pet her in spots so she doesn't like being pet. She needs brushed. You need brushed. Yeah, she hairball. How could you let mice get in my computer? Huh? Damn. What was that for? Well, you're in a bitchy mood tonight. Yeah. This is the one that catches him. She doesn't catch him, she kills him. Yes, Miss Queen, what is your problem? You know, you're blocking the airflow on my computer. Get a black cat, they said. It's fun, they said. They never had a black cat just like this one. This one is a grade A bitch. Yeah. Yeah, she definitely has no fucks to give. Trust me. She is a sweet cat. Don't get her wrong. She is a sweetheart. This one here will let me pet her just about anywhere as long as it's on her terms. She'll even roll over and let me give her belly rubs every once in a while. Won't you? Okay. Jeez. Can I have my arm back now? Please? Well, you're the one that's got your claw in my arm. Okay, that's enough. Oh, I know. I love Siamese. They're beautiful cats, but they can be cranky too. Yeah, she was pissed. She had her claws dug in pretty deep. Only scratches the furniture, doesn't yell at you? Well, that's pretty impressive. See you, William. Have a good night. All right, let's try this again. See what happens. Seems to be breathing fine now. I wonder if because this thing was formatted APFS. I wonder if that had something to do with it. Yeah. If you really want my Apple ID that bad, you can have it, Jim. Or Starbucks. I will tell you one thing. I really love iCloud. This is the kind of shit that Microsoft just can't fucking do. I got one account syncs everything I own. I love it. I mean, yeah, I mean, I have a Microsoft account, so I mean, I have OneDrive too, but OneDrive is nothing like iCloud. Yeah, see, for us at work, we use Google Drive because all of our stuff is basically our whole company is basically run through Google, which it sucks, but I mean, that's what they chose, not me. So, um, yeah, well, our whole company runs on Google. Or, I mean, they use the email service and all that kind of. I don't exactly know how they do it. I'm assuming they're just paying Google for everything. But yeah, that's probably what my company's doing too, Patrick. They probably have the business suite, and we have our own domain, it's FisherAutoParts.com. Well, it's all up and running now. Now I just have to set it all back up the way I want it. I guess I should really time machine this thing into my server. Yeah, I mean it's up and going now. I'm ready to rock and roll. No, I don't want to enable Ask Siri. I want to remove it. This only has 128 gigs on it. So I got 105 gigs left on here. So I mean, I got enough to work with. Yep, it lives again. Needless to say, I will not be updating it. So this is a, yep. This is a mid 2011 13-inch MacBook Air with a 1.7 gigahertz Core i5. I say it's not a great machine, but it works. So it does the job. It's only temporary. Yeah, my MacBook Pro is 256, but I can upgrade that. Well, most of my stuff is stored on my server. I mean, when I need something, I mean, I go in here, go to network, go to Christine. Christine's my server. Right there's my server. I got there's 8 terabytes of shit on this thing. Well, I should say there's 8 terabytes of storage on this thing. So, yeah, I got all my backups on here. My Time Machine backs up to here. So when my Mac Pro, I use Backblaze on the Mac Pro. Plus, it has a attached 3 terabyte drive just to back up the boot drive. But Backblaze backs up everything else on there. There's about 12 terabytes online on that thing on any one time, and I have another 8 on the server here. So, you know, well, here's my server right here, right there. So, just a 1,1 Mac Pro. I've upgraded it. I've updated it to a 2,1. It's got dual quad core processors in it now. Oops. So this is my server here. This is why I especially like having Macs, because I mean I just it's so easy just to tunnel into another machine from wherever you're at, you know. And this is running El Capitan. So this has got dual 2.66 processors, quad cores, 24 gigs of RAM, and this has an NVIDIA Quadro 400. So, you know, and this thing runs just fine. So I have a 120 gig boot drive. That's a SATA drive or a SSD, and that just runs the machine, the server software, and all that stuff. And then I've got four, four, four quantity, four terabyte drives that are rated, that give me 8 terabytes of storage. And I have just a hair under 6 terabytes free. So, yeah, this is El Capitan. This is actually the absolute highest operating system I can run on this machine. There's no, this has a 32-bit EFI problem, so this version of El Cap is hacked to work on these machines, but this is as high as it'll go. And I've been running El Cap on this thing for years. I used to use this computer every day as my main Mac before I got to 5.1. I used to edit videos on this fucking thing. So, well, everybody, I think at this point I'm going to call it a day. The natives are starting to get restless. So I think I'm going to hang it up. Oh. Yep. Well, I think if I remember right, I think this week is Mac Yak, so we should be having Mac Yak tomorrow. And I'll probably stream over the weekend. I have plenty of projects here, so. So everybody have a wonderful night. Yeah, I figured that's what you meant, Patrick. So have a good night. I'm gonna go chill in the bed for a little bit with kitty cats and go to bed. So later.